Welcome! Today we are speaking about Grant Amato. This one is going to put your brain in a little bit of a pickle. Picture this. A 29-year-old male nurse drops $200,000 on a cam girl he's never met. Not on a house, not on a Lambo, on a woman in Bulgaria who probably forgot his username the second he logged off. But here's where it gets dark. When his family tried to stop him from draining himself into financial oblivion, this guy chose pixels over people in the worst way possible. And trust me, the rabbit hole goes deeper than your student loan. So our main character, Grant, was living that failure to launch lifestyle. 29 years old, freshly fired from his nursing job for stealing meds, and camping out in his childhood bedroom like it was 2009, and waiting for his RuneScape account to load. This wasn't just any man-child though. Grant had a degree, a career, and a whole-ass future. But then he discovered adult work. Basically, OnlyFans before OnlyFans was ever invented. And that's where he met Sylvie, the most expensive mistake he would ever make in his entire life. Now, when most dudes find these type of sites, they spend about $50 and feel guilty about it. Not Grant. This absolute legend looked at his bank account and said, "Let it rain." To someone 5,000 miles, started sending her money. First it was hundreds, then it was thousands. This guy was tipping her like a waitress at a restaurant where the food cost more than a car payment. He was buying her virtual gifts, tokens, private shows, basically funding this entire lifestyle while he was unemployed living under his parents' roof. His family noticed pretty quick. Hard to miss when your adult son is asking to borrow money when he has the amount of money that looks like he's funding a small economy. But Grant wasn't just using his own money. Oh no, that would be too simple. This genius started stealing from his own family like he was running a Ponzi scheme. But the only investor was him, and the only return was a disappointment. He stole his brother Cody's guns and pawned them. He opened credit cards in his parents' names. He literally stole medication from his work to sell on the streets. This guy turned into Walter White, but instead of creating an empire, he was building a relationship with someone that copies and pastes Hey Sexy to 50 different guys a day. The total damage? Over $200,000 in a 6-month time period. That's more than some people's student loans, and with that at least you got a degree. And what did Grant get? Some screenshots? Some facade of intimacy? This guy was literally paying mortgage rates for JPEGs or good morning texts. His family staged an intervention where I feel like it probably went like, "Grant, you are sending an obscene amount of money to someone that probably uses Google Translate to communicate to you." But Grant probably hit them with, "But you don't understand, we have a connection." Honestly, I feel like the only connection they had was his Wi-Fi to her payment provider. So his family did what any desperate family would do and sent him to rehab. But not drug rehab, sex rehab. Imagine having to explain this to family friends where they're asking, "Oh, how's Grant?" And they are responding by saying, "Oh, he's been sending money to Eagles, so we sent him to sex rehab." 60 days of treatment, 60 days of therapy with other dudes that are probably there for the same shits. And it actually seemed to work. Grant got a job at Advent Health, and he started rebuilding for exactly 3 days. 3 long days. Before he was back on the same bullshit, creating new accounts, finding ways around the block site. His family found out and gave him an ultimatum. Sign a contract promising to stop talking to Sylvie or get out. They made him sign an actual legal document like he was a toddler signing not to eat crayons. But the real kill shot came from his brother Cody. Cody messaged Sylvie and basically directly said, "Yo, this psycho stole $200K from us. Stop taking his money." And Sylvie, probably realizing that the gravy train is derailing, blocked Grant. She ghosted him faster than your dad going to get milk. And that's when shit got dark real fast. On January 24th, 2019, Grant woke up and chose violence. And not metaphorically like someone posting something on Twitter. He grabbed his father's pew-pew, the one pew-pew he did not pawn off to get Camgirl tokens. His dad Chad, his mom Margaret, and his brother Cody. The same people that try to help him, the same people that paid for his treatment, who just wanted to stop him from speed running into financial ruin. The crime scene was brutal. He staged them execution style and made it seem like a murder-suicide. This guy genuinely thought that he could outsmart forensic like he was on CSI or something. He even sent himself fake threatening emails to make it look like someone else had done it. This guy left more digital evidence than a boomer on Facebook. After that, this guy drove to a hotel and just chilled, probably trying to figure out how to message Sylvie on the hotel Wi-Fi. The cops found him the next day, and his first concern, whether he could get his computer back. His family is all literally, and he's concerned about his browser history. During the trial, he sat there emotionless while the prosecutors showed what he did with their life insurance money. This guy was already planning how to get back to his girlfriend before his family's bodies were called. The jury deliberated less than a Netflix episode. Guilty on all accounts. Life without parole times 3. Grant is now inmate number P56789, probably drawing anime girls on his jail wall because that's the closest contact he'll ever get to a girl again. And somewhere in Bulgaria, Sylvie probably doesn't even remember his username. She's moved him to the next desperate dude while Grant rots in prison, realizing he traded his entire bloodline for someone that saw him as a PayPal notification. The saddest part, his parents died thinking that they had failed him. Grant did not need rehab. He needed a reality check, and he definitely got one. It just came with 3 life sentences. So next time you're down bad, remember Grant. Simping has levels, and he reached the most extreme level. Earth is ghetto, and Grant is the reason aliens would never visit us. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to subscribe and follow for more stories.